This week on the House of Bread Show, there's more exciting news about Stoke City, House of Bread and Tesco Extra. We do some backwards cooking outside with Bread Church and Brisingbrook Community Day. Shaun is also in to tell us who on earth he is. And as always, there's much, much more. Right, hello! Welcome to vlog 56. Just springs to mind, 56?
56.
56! We didn't make a big deal about 50, so I thought we'd make a big deal about 56, because why not? Right, anyway, hello, welcome to the House of Bread show. And, yes, I'm joined by two people this week. Very exciting. One of them is, as ever, Will.
Hi, guys.
You can say hello, just sit there with nothing. And Shaun.
Hello.
Now, Shaun, I will divulge about in about 3 seconds.
What?
This is Shaun. I've got on my notes, it's Hamer time, because your name is Shaun Hamer.
Yes.
That's a funny pun for anybody keeping score. Why are you here, Shaun?
Well, I'm here to help House of Bread with their business development, to try and really raise some fundraising, and so we can go forward.
Raise some fundraising.
Raise some fundraising, yes.
Yes, excellent. Any questions you want to ask Shaun for the benefit of the vlog and our viewers?
For viewers out there who know the sort of journey we've been on, one of the things that has always been a challenge is to provide the resources. We always say we trade in everything, and we use money if we have to. And Shaun getting involved, and Shaun actually donated a whole month of his time to us as a volunteer to understand what House of Bread is and to really get under the skin of it, so that he would know where we're coming from, so that he then has the passion to be able to go and persuade people and talk to people and work with businesses and develop wherever the opportunities arise, to be able to underpin the work that we do by increasing the funding that we need as we go on to expand. So I've known Shaun for a year and a bit, probably.
Yes.
And we had a little chat.
We did.
And I thought it's worth pursuing. So we pursued it. And yesterday evening, we got signed off by the trustees.
It did.
And it's
You
a
say,
really fantastic
yesterday
opportunity.
evening.
Did I say yesterday evening?
You did. This is surely filmed on a Monday morning, Will.
So it is.
So Shaun goes to Church Lane.
Yes.
Yes.
But then your wife Carolyn came along for a long time to Bread Church.
To Bread Church, yes.
And then you'd come on your days off and whatnot.
Yes.
And
that's how it all started.
Yeah.
It went downhill from there.
And yes, Bread Church was really what got me interested. To see the work that House of Bread do at Bread Church was the thing that started it off for me. The catalyst.
And what about your first Wednesday? How did you?
Well, yes, I did come along on a Wednesday, and that really affirmed what House of Bread is all about. It really was. I mean, anybody who hasn't been on a Wednesday should go. I have a very squeaky chair. Sit still. Should go along. And just see. It's amazing. It really is. And once I'd been on a Wednesday night, and also to the other events at Doxy in the Garden, etc., I just thought that House of Bread really is something worth getting involved with. Yes,
we're very excited.
From the horse's mouth.
Indeed,
as it were. Right, so we've rambled on, which isn't surprising, but still staying with Shaun.
Yes.
Your first big job
well,
is to organise.
You could call it something to keep me busy.
Something to keep you busy.
is to organise our charity dinner and dance.
Excellent. Which isn't very far off, is it?
It's not very far.
So
off.
when is that?
It is. Here's the surprise, on the 6th of November.
Excellent. Date for the diary.
That's Friday.
That's a Friday.
And where is
it's
it?
at the Moat House.
Wow.
Very nice. So where we had our very first charity.
Thank you, Chris Lewis from the Lewis Partnership, because he's been working and giving us a really, really good deal. So thank you. Big up for Chris. Well,
we'll have more about that in the upcoming months.
There's going to be posters.
Yes. As it gets nearer, we will.
But the
we
date
will
is important.
It's the 6th of November at the Moat House at Acton Trussell.
Yeah, you can buy individual tickets at what is it about?
£25 each.
Or if you're part of a group, you could buy a table for 10.
You could buy a table for 10 for £250.
Good maths there,
and it's the place to be. It's going to be exciting. But as you say, Jack, more information. Check out Facebook. And
well, that's really exciting. We're all but there is exciting things before then. Stoke City and Tesco and us getting
working
together to raise some food, raise some awareness. Yes. And have some fun.
Yeah, Joe. Yes. Tuesday is the big date when we've got sort of press and media coming in.
Yes.
Tuesday is the media day where there's a big footballer
coming in. We can't say who it is because we don't know. No. But there's a couple of big. No,
well, they've probably got somebody on a list, but he might get. So
anybody injured may be playing over the next.
He might get sent off, sold, sent abroad.
Yeah. So anyway, the point is, there's a lot of media, a lot of stuff happening, and it's to promote the generosity of Tesco's and the work we do with Stoke
City.
And then on the Friday, which is the 2nd of October, pretty much, we'll be there all day, but Potamus is coming. And there's going to be some visitors then, I think, as well. And we're basically collecting food.
Well, there's 2 times, isn't there? The second time escapes me, but it's 11 till 1. And
2 till 4.
Is it 4 till 6 or 2 till 4?
2 till 4.
A poster will be up and we'll clarify the things I'm talking about. But between those times, so if you're going to donate, come down those times because they will double your donation through monetary value.
No, it'll be basically food value.
Oh, so that will be food value.
So there'll be £3,000 worth of food.
Oh, so it is monetary doubling.
It is
the exact
doubling of the amount of donation. So £3,000 of food value. Actually, we are collecting on the day as well.
Yeah. And then we're collecting food, but they're offering that money, so we can dip into that money at any time.
And
we can
draw
flour
off it
for like bread church.
Yeah. So that's fantastic.
It is.
We might be rattling a tin or two. Yeah. But,
so moving on, because this is filmed on Monday morning, as you eloquently put, Will, we had a great time on Saturday.
Oh, wasn't that fun?
Give it a welly.
Yeah.
Give it some welly.
Which
is Rising Brook's Community Day.
Yeah.
And there was loads of stuff there. There was a circus, live music, all sorts.
Juggling.
And we were making some bread on an open fire. Wow, I hope that happens. Here's a video to show you all about it.
On Saturday, House of Bread were invited to Stafford Manor High School for Rising Brook's Community Open Day. We decided to take along Bread Church and do some backwards cooking on an open fire. First things first, it was time to make some dough. Backwards cooking is a form of cooking where you try to use what nature's provided. Ignore the frying pan.
What kind of bread is this, Matt?
Bannock.
That's it.
Apart from the frying pan, we were very good at using nature. We used half potatoes and grapefruits to cook eggs, and also in cabbage leaves. Soon we had attracted a large crowd, and everybody was able to get involved. It was a fantastic day with great food and great company.
Wow, that was great, wasn't it?
It was fantastic.
Brilliant.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Matt Long, for all your work.
Yes,
and that was really good. And a lot of people came back to the garden as well, so that was really good. Thank you, Matt.
It was a great day.
Yep.
Lovely that the rain held off. Right, so next on the list we've got shoeboxes.
Oh yes, we're working with Jane and Evie, who are collecting shoebox content to go to Calais to support the refugees. Do check out their Facebook on shoeboxes for numeric 4 refugees, and it will show you basically what the content of the shoebox is. They had a target of 100, I believe. They're now on about 400.
Yes.
So we've given them a bit of space. Thank you, Adam.
Well, they're in our unit that we were in, that we used to do this in.
Yeah. So thank you to Adam, because basically, and I think is it the 17th we've got a van going into the market square?
17th we've got a van in the market square of October.
And that's the opportunity if you don't get your shoebox down in time to the warehouse, and check out their Facebook page because they're there every evening collecting in shoeboxes. But the idea of the van is to capture people's imagination on the day, and it also minimise the storage, so people will just load the van up, and then on the Sunday we'll be driving down to Deptford to the warehouse that is run by Calais.
A couple of bags of clothes donated already.
Which is fantastic.
And we're taking all this stuff
behind us.
We
Tents,
might be taking a few tents if they're needed.
hot blankets, which is really fantastic. quick. So well done, Evie. It's her initiative, really. And social media's taking up.
Real help.
Real help,
Yes,
right at the point of crisis.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
So, technically, that's the end of the vlog. There are a couple of little notices we want to put in at the end. First of which is harvests are still going on, and there is always room for more. So,
it's on my first one.
You've done what?
Yeah,
you said that on the vlog last week.
Oh,
so you've done another one since.
I have.
With a lot of food donated.
Indeed.
But even if you haven't got any food to donate,
We'll still come.
give us a call. We'll send our reverend,
Yeah.
our chaplain.
Reverend Matt Turner.
Yes, who will come and do all sorts of wonderful things with you. So that's still going on. So yeah, call us if you need any harvest stuff. And second of all, this is Will's point, is all the exciting
Special
stuff
guests
that's going to happen. And special guests on Sunday mornings gardening
on
show.
our garden feature.
Stafford FM
107.3
Stafford
FM. We got lots of new people who are coming along, so it won't just be my voice. We've got Ron Rock, who's going to be talking about humble bumblebees. We've got Josie George, and we're going to listen to birdsong, which is very exciting. I don't know what birdsong's about. And then we're going to do some tasting. We're going to actually bring some food into the studio and taste it. So set your alarm clock, 9:15. You can listen to the radio and hear all sorts of facts and things about gardens, but it'll be much more varied. So it won't be just my voice. It'll be wake up.
Sorry, you finished. Right. Thank you very much. Yes, that will be exciting.
Thank you, Josie.
And
Diane, who I met today, who's going to come and talk about farmers markets and fresh food. It's really exciting.
Good. Excellent.
Yes, she's given us a lot of jam.
Oh.
Right, yes. So that's the end. Thank you very much for sticking with us for all that time. Thank you for Shaun.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. That was the Jim upstairs making that little.
Jim,
there again.
Jim, what's
He's a very
Jim doing up
noisy
there?
Right, no, we will stop now. We will stop. That is the end of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, I'm looking! Come on! Come on! When I'm trapped in the office and my computer won't work! Man! I feel like a total Burke! At least I'm not a rapper, because I'm rubbish at this, and I'll go and sit back down. When I'm trapped in the office, I can make